It's called the anti-leopard device, or ALD. So this is our team. I'm Jonathan Zur, co-designer.
I'm D2 Nuri, another co-designer, design specialist.
I'm Vivek Kalambar, and I'm the chief researcher.
We had another teammate, Ethan Epstein, who's not here with us right now. He was chief architect, and I'm Mario Chris, graphics designer.
Oh my god.
During our presentation, we'll go through 4 phases. First, the objective, then the device that we have created and why it's feasible, viable, and desirable. So first, we'll begin with the objective. Here you can see that the summary of the objective is about Indian villagers in Mumbai who have to collect water.
Okay, so this is the problem. The problem is that there is only one well in the area. There's a village, and they don't have access to this well as safe as they'd like because there are leopards in the area that prey on them and that eat the kids when they go to get water. It's a really sad problem. So our objective statement is that we need to find a way to deter the leopards and improve living conditions for the villagers.
So first we should make a few assumptions about the village that we're dealing with. So we're going to assume that the villagers will be able to use our product successfully by charging it, and we'll get to that very, very soon. They were going to keep the device on the person as it is a very small and compact device. This is actual size. And the device will be sufficiently robust so that it requires minimal maintenance. So really easy to maintain, easy to use, all in all, perfect for its environment and perfect for its use. So let's tell you a bit about our device.
All right, our device, ALD.
So we came up with a few ideas first. So these were the ideas we came up with. There was a pipeline to get the water from the well to the village. Then we had fencing along the paths, but then we had noise, lights, a fake face from the behind, and the scent idea that was presented to you earlier. So these were 6 of our ideas, and we narrowed it down to the noise and lights. So we'll be going over that.
So our design process involved research as well as creativity, as we showed brainstorming our ideas. So the research began with finding out what exactly we can use to deter leopards. And we found that leopards don't necessarily like high-pitched sounds, especially between 45 to 64 kilohertz. And we also found that hunters in general, which includes leopards, do not like strobe lights.
Now we had to be creative in order to have the villagers have access to these types of forms of attack against leopards. So we decided to create a device that utilizes the high-pitched sounds and the strobe lights. But another issue was the fact that they don't have electricity down there. So we decided to use a hand crank to power the device and to recharge the battery that we will be using in the device.
Okay, so just a quick demonstration. This sound, if you can hear it, is at 15,000 kilohertz. And this is at 44. You can't hear anything. So that's just a quick, but the cats can still hear it, and they don't like it at all. They just run away. They can't take it.
So our final solution is ALD, which is a device that incorporates both a strobe light and a speaker that emits a sound of over 44,000 hertz. That way, there's 2 sources of annoyance and repellent against the leopards that the villagers can use, all in one compact, easy to use device. So let's talk about how this device is both feasible and viable. So this device is easy to manufacture, first of all. It's a simple plastic casing with a few very simple electronics, a speaker, and a strobe light, and a crank to power. To charge a battery, that is. All in all, relatively simple. It's rather inexpensive. The components inside are not ones that are very hard to come by. It's not very difficult to actually get all the products in one place and then to assemble them. And to manufacture each individual product. So pretty easy in that way. and is also very robust. So which means that it can be broken, it can be tossed, it can be thrown around, it can be like damaged, but it'll still maintain its functionality. And of course, it's supported by valid research. So research done on leopards shows that strobe lights and sounds over 44,000 hertz are those that bother them and that they have difficulty withstanding. So we know for a fact before we even tested this product has a good chance of success.
In showing that our device is viable, we also had to conduct a cost analysis of how we could construct the device. The total price would approximate to $8, and this includes the strobe light, which construction including material will include $1.5. High frequency sound the high frequency sound will be $250. The electronic components are $3, and the management reserve, which is extra money in case we need it, is $1. And it's important to note that we are a non-profit organization, and so there will be zero profit included in this cost. So there's no profit margin.
There we go.
So some unintended consequences are that exposure to such high-frequency noises for a long period of time has not been tested. We don't know what health effects might be there. We did find a paper, however, that said that there were no real health consequences. So we can, off of that, we believe that it should be okay. But it also affects other wildlife that shouldn't really be affected, like deer, birds, etc. And also leopards can get used to it, so if they do, then we don't really have much to go off of, but assuming that we don't overuse it, then it should be fine again.
This product is desirable for many reasons. The culture of the people who live in the village, with the culture of the people who live in the village, they don't really like outside influences. They don't trust us. But this device doesn't really pose much of a threat because it's not new construction, and the size of the device is almost negligible. It's the sound are audible to people, and so that means that it won't actually interfere with the daily lives of the people who are not currently using the device at the moment. And the device will bring little modification to their lifestyle. Unlike some other possibilities that we thought of, this does not require intense manufacturing or
Construction on their village.
On their village. This is just simply we take it to them and they can use it or they buy it, and they just keep it on their persons at all times. It's a very small change.